Welcome back to Sorare Assist, assisting you in your Sorare journey. So is it possible to make a team with a budget of £250, £500 or £750 and have success on Sorare? Well, that's what I'm going to be finding out in this weekly series. Before all that, if you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you like this video, then please give me the thumbs up by smashing that like button and share this content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell to be informed about any new videos. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit. And for more free Sorare content, please check out SorareAssist.com. Also become a patron of Sorare Assist for budget player scouting. And grab yourself a free Ultimate Guide to Sorare ebook. Links to all this good stuff are in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. None of this content is financial advice. Right, now that's out of the way, let's get stuck into today's content. So in this weekly budget series, I'll be sharing my full results and progress with my budget S05 teams. I've already got the teams ready to go with the budgets available, which I'm going to show you now, and you can also see my theory behind those selections in the previous episode 1 of this budget series. So these are the teams that I've selected for the upcoming series with the budgets available to me. So I've got a £250 limited team, as you can see here. Got Sajina in goal, Fukimori in defence. So I've got a Consadole Sapporo stack there, and also Tanaka as a backup there on the bench. And I've also got Blanco in midfield, who's now signed a new contract with Portland. That's good news, because I signed him before he signed a new contract. I've also got Ladero and Raul Rodriguez for Seattle Sounders. £500 limited team, I've got Jung Sung Ryong in goal for Kawasaki, and also Yamane of Kawasaki as well in defence. So I've got a Kawasaki stack there, and I've also got a Seattle Sounders stack in Paulo, Ladero and Rodriguez. And on the bench as a backup, I've got New York Red Bulls' Lewis Morgan. On to the rare team then. So the £500 rare team, I've got New England Revolution Matt Turner, who since I've selected him in this side is actually going to Arsenal. But he is expected to stay with New England Revolution until the summer, I believe. So see what happens there. But if not, I've also got some backup goalkeepers that I could potentially use. And then I've got the New England Revolution defenders in Brandon Bai and Omar Gonzalez. So I was going for a New England Revolution stack there, but as we know, with Matt Turner potentially moving on, I would need to potentially find a new keeper there for Matt Turner. I've got New York Red Bulls' Lewis Morgan in midfield and Pohang Steelers' Lim Sang Hyub up front. The 750 rare team is looking like this. I've got Van Combruge in goal for Anderlecht, Yokohama Mariners new signing Nagato, and in midfield I've got Columbus Crew, Pedro Santos, Portland Timbers Sebastian Blanco, who again has signed new contracts, so that's brilliant news for him, and DC United's Ola Camara up front as well. So these are all teams that were spent within the budget, and these will be shown in my profit and loss figures that I'm going to be doing. So each week I'm going to be checking the scores of the players to see how they did, and you will see a graphic like this every week to see the results and the scores that those players achieved, including the percentage bonuses, and then I'll be looking to see where I would have placed in the leaderboards on Sorare. I'll also be adding up any rewards I win or any ETH prizes that I win as well as I go along, just to see if it is possible to make a profit on Sorare using these small budgets. And the good news is, this week I've actually got a team to put out where it's the first time that our players in this budget series have actually got some fixtures. So I'm going to show you that team now. Here it is, and it's the £500 limited team. Now another one of my team did have a couple of players playing, but obviously there was no chance of prizes in that particular team, which was a limited side, so there was no point in really putting them into a potential lineup there. So this is the lineup that I'm going for game week 244. We've got Kawasaki playing the first game in the Japan J-League, and also Seattle Sounders are playing an away game in the CONCACAF Champions League. Lewis Morgan's not got a fixture this game week, so that's why he's on the bench, but all these players are actually hopefully playing in the upcoming game week, And I've gone for the captain, Raul Radiaz, as well for Seattle Sounders. So we'll see how I get on with this team in next week's video. Now, I've not actually bought any of these players. These were just players that I bought when I first did the first episode a couple of weeks back now, so check that. And I bought them at the prices that were available at that time. And I also date stamped that video as well, just so we know what dates that I was looking at the prices for these players that I've purchased on these particular budgets. So it's going to be interesting to see how this team got on. So I will be adding up the points. I'll be looking at all these players, see what score they got for the upcoming game week. And obviously next week I will be highlighting how these teams have done and obviously sharing the scores as well. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see how I get on with these teams. It's going to be interesting to see how I do. I'm hoping that this team doesn't do better than my actual proper team. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these players get on. So this was just a quick recap on the teams that I've got, and also the first team that I'll be able to put out in this series to see how they get on in the upcoming game week. So I'm sure it's going to be interesting to see if it is possible to build a team with these small budgets available, £250, £500 and £750. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to see how I get on with this. And if you like this video and this idea, do let me know in the comment section below. Also let me know what your budget is on Sorare. Is it similar to these teams? Let me know how you get on compared to my teams. It would be an interesting little experiment to do, just so that going forward I do know if it is possible or not to actually get some money and win some prizes on Sorare with a small budget. Okay, so that is all for today's video. If you have any thoughts on today's video, like I said, drop them in the comment section below. If you did like this video, then please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel and ping that notification bell. Join our Patreon and don't forget to pick up your free Ultimate Guide to Sorare. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook and Reddit, and for more free Sorare content, please check out SorareAssist.com. Links in the description. If you're not signed up to Sorare yet, then sign up using the link below to get a free limited card. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of this budget series, just to see how I got on with that team and see if I've got any rewards. Okay, see you again soon.